flashing and errors. Just here's that I've still got our co-host and our guest over there. They are coming in, but the time it drops out, but it's going to look pretty awful for you. Apologies, nothing we can do about it. So, yeah, look, I've been having problems. I don't know what to say, though. I don't mind having an internet fault. Everyone has problems from time to time.
Yeah.
But when the company tells you, terminate this call and hang up, Telstra supervisors, a guy by the name of Dylan, is telling his staff to hang up the call. For it to go green again so I can say this. If my phone, follow the Discord link, and even if the show is bad in terms of what's happening on screen, jump into the disc, the spinny thing. Everyone's getting the spinny thing. Nothing we can do about it. So what's happening for you, Lloyd? What's happening?
It's right on the other side, on my side of town. This was the flooding. So that's what we've been dealing with. And I did fly today. I didn't for that. Where I was flying out of
So you got the drone back?
Oh yeah, I got it back. It's just that I didn't have, I just flew it straight up and then panned around, but it's the only place
We got problems again. It's still going all over the place on our screen over here. Nothing much we can do about it. We'll continue, even so much of its time, trying to manage the output to the Telstra network, but it can't. So even the disc recording is having some problems at the moment. But anyway.
Well, if you want to know.
Half tempted to call off the show today, but we'll see how we go for a little while, see if it gets any. With that, it's time for the news. And speaking of the news, you mentioned a couple of moments ago, you've got a heron bird in the corner.
There were several murder trials, and this is related to a heron. And I think was it Sharon Heron was grisly murdered this week or in the last, or the guy was brought up. And the problem was there was, and I was trying to, and I had short notice by the producer.
That's all right.
but rather than the victims.
Yeah, but in this case, the name of the guy who allegedly is responsible for that murder, his name is Henry. So, Ken, you better watch out for Henry, your dog. And with things going wrong, my titling of all of this, autonomous artificial intelligence, we've got a powered nanoman. That by itself is amazing. But here's the thing that I didn't realize when I was watching Ken's show, is that the drone has zero human control. It's just using cameras, but there's more. I'm a geek, all of this technical stuff. The machine learning and artificial intelligence are only using between 64 and 2
drone prototype capable of fully autonomous navigation in Crazyfly nano drone platform. But the key ingredient of our visual navigation engine is the Pulp Shield, a tiny board that can be plugged into the...
I'm just going to fade that out and let's stop the video. I can't continue with this show today. It's recording to fail. So I can't even... I'm going to go over there. She's going to go downstairs and enjoy her day. I'm going to go over to the console for a little while. Lloyd, have you got a joke?
Okay. Not one that I can tell in public in mixed company, but yeah. And he left me on the screen, and the comedians in the green room. Yeah,
Well, let's do that.
Okay. What did one hat say to
the other?
You stay here, I'll go on ahead. Is this a family show we're doing?
If one of you guys do me a favor and just post in the chat that they should connect to Discord. No. Okay, now that I've done all of that, I'm going to go over here and just over there, replace that with video capture FaceTime. There we go. Awesome Powers.
Austin Powers.
Powers.
Yeah.
Making some funny remarks right now if he wasn't muted. There, I brought him
I
back.
can hear you in Discord.
You can hear me in Discord? Okay.
Yeah, that's why we're getting echo. Now I got to figure out how to get myself out of Discord.
Stereo, that one. That should work. Okay, 1, 3. So that worked. I can dial them, but now I've got to send it to Super. Okay, here we go.
There is.
Link Telstra. Now, please just say or enter a phone number that's linked to your account.
Okay, I'm just going to mute that while I do it.
And I just shut the Discord thing down without actually leaving.
Okay,
and so I was
that'll do it.
Getting double feedback. Yeah.
Thanks for confirming.
Now, here's the funny thing.
For
I had a
security
fault
reasons.
on 1-800-117.
I'll help you today.
Hello, Jen. Before I start, just notifying you, A, that this call is recorded, and B, that the discussion is also being live streamed to YouTube, but there's an internet outage that's been ongoing for some time. However, the recording of the video will be uploaded to YouTube later. The 7990751.
Okay.
On TT1-205
Today.
for you to have a look at this live while it's happening, while it's faulty right now. Have a look at some data, get some metrics, and confirm that you can see something.
Notes on the case to indicate that a complaint has been raised for you,
Yes.
and that our team is no longer able to assist.
The question, you can't hear them, and they said,
Greg,
why not?
Ultimately, Greg, I don't really feel comfortable with this conversation. I've said to you that the ticket has been closed by my team, and I don't like being recorded. I don't like being. I don't want to participate in this YouTube thing that you've got going on.
So I've got a fault right now. I've got to out that recording as well because it's unacceptable. I don't want to have a conversation that's recorded, but the only reason for doing it was you failed to fix the fault. Guys, welcome to Australia, the third world of the internet.
Oh,
So Austin Powers says, I've got better internet and I'm surrounded by water. And it's true.
Our to be helpful, but it progressed and progressed and progressed, and I got the shits with it because.
Right. And as soon as she looked her number up, it was almost like, as soon as she looked that ticket up.
Greg guy here.
Yeah.
I need help. What should I do?
Yeah. That's unacceptable behavior. I used to play games, Greg. Well, one of the things we used to do was multiplayer flights. That's sending information back and forth through the internet, and we did that on dial-up a long
Yeah.
Really, Art?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Right when Greg called, that's who I was talking to on Claude's show.
New animated logo.
Oh,
like
Green.
Well, come to think of it, Art, Didn't I have internet problems with you? And
I will say.
right,
I could
right.
show more technical data, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. It's broken and it can't be fixed.
Yeah.
In my control, I can do something about it. But what really, really bites me is control.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Brent says, okay, I've had enough of Art staring at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me tell you what those lines are. The red one is the bit rate, how much data I'm sending out my link. I'm sending 800 kilobits, but even with just that small amount, it can't keep up with it. The rate, I don't know if I can, yes, I can probably zoom that. Let's do that. If I go over here and I go there.
Have you, hey, Greg, maybe rebooting the, I don't know, the modem?
You were stepping in for Mel. Okay, so Art was getting this ungodly lag, and so his voice was like, he would hear me like 2 minutes or 3 minutes after I said
I remember that. Yeah.
Right? Okay, so he was doing the hand signals and all that. Well, turned out, and I suggested hey, reboot your modem.
Yeah.
So
and it fixed it?
A week or two later, I fixed it. So a week or two later, I'm having problems getting into his show because I was co-hosting with him. And he says, have you rebooted your modem? I said,
guys, something's wrong. It's working.
Really?
There you go. Well,
is it really?
Really?
It is working.
Right now, I'm seeing 600 kilobits per second is stable.
Yep.
And the RTMP queue size is not increasing.
Yeah, it's running steady.
Yep.
None of the purple stuff. Perfectly good picture.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they did something. I wonder if they did something. They'll never admit to it. They will never, ever, ever admit to it.
No.
They probably got tired of that old bloke. He's calling again. I'm tired of talking to that guy. Fix that problem.
Yeah, Thomas O'Sullivan seems to be back.
So, we're back. Maybe. I don't know. I can't.
Started going down refreshed, and that graph is running perfect. It looks great. That is a good looking graph. Will it carry our voice?
So maybe we can do the show and just leave the graph on the screen and we can talk and we don't need picture.
Yeah, we'll just show the graph. You know?
I'm going to try one more thing here quickly. I'm just going to transition to me.
Oz by Drone Radio.
Let me transition to me, but I'm going to do it as a fade instead of a hard cut.
Greg Kuhnert.
And we were having so much fun.
Lloyd, you got to stop drinking that happy gas, mate.
How does that go? It's a gas. It makes me high.
Anyway, guys, quick summary. Now that I can actually talk, I'm going to not change the picture. I'm going to leave the pretty picture.
Okay.
We can't send video. So that's fact number one. We've tested that. Fact number two. Okay. My internet link is a 5 meg link. Fact number three. We were sending 800K approximately. And even with that small amount of upload data, on a 5 meg upload link, I couldn't keep a solid service. Now that I'm using only this small amount, I wonder, you know what?
No.
I wonder if it's hard down and it's cut over to the backup service. Let me just have a look at that. Let me do this.
What happened to art?
No, that's not it. So
I think we lost Art.
You lost Art? Well, there's not enough, not enough internet for both of you.
Oh, well, okay. I can leave and you can bring Art in.
No, I'm going to end the stream. I can't do it.
I understand. That's what the story was about. I ended up buying a new modem for mine because they came out and checked it and they found out I had a garbage line. But even in the end, I still ended up having to buy a new, I had to buy a new router, not a new modem. But that was,
yeah.
Still.
And I'll just add one little thing before I go. We got to the point where we've got our 4,000 hours of watch time in YouTube, but every week that happens, there'll be previous episodes that get minused from that because anything that's older than a year ago. So with no one watching this today, that number will go backwards. So indirectly, Telstra...
You have 14 people watching now.
Yeah, but they're watching one frame every minute, so I don't know if they count that as watch time.
Well, Thunderbird 6, who is a very nice guy, by the way, says he's enjoying these exclusive pictures of the new Phantom 5.
Yeah. Okay. Do me a favor, for those of my regulars, go and watch some of the back catalogue and help keep my view hours up so I can... I've already hit the 4,000 target, but I've got to maintain it. Let me try one more time. I'll go and put Lloyd on the screen. Let's see what happens when Lloyd goes on the screen. Does Lloyd break the internet?
Get back in. I wonder if that would make it. You think it's because I'm putting out too much output?
Mate, the bandwidth to me doesn't matter. It's my bandwidth out that's the problem. So short answer is I don't know. Telstra internet is broken again and nothing we can do about it. So
okay. After you switch back to the graph, this is an amazing graph because you see it was running along, then it shoots way up in the air, and then the purple jumps up and it just drops like a rock. It's a great graph.
That's when your face came on the screen.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Crash. I broke the internet.
Okay. Lloyd, thank you. It's been fun. I'm going... I don't even know that I can play an outro. I can't stream it, but I will put it on the screen and few people can type in the chat room while it's doing what it's doing, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. Look, I'll have the recording of that. At least I can maybe paste that together later. We'll see what happens. So thank you for watching. Greg. Thank you for being regular, loyal viewers and subscribers and what have you. And someone hit me over the head with a cricket bat, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.
Bye.